Do 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 do. Starting stream. Do 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 do. Dun 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 da 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 do do do. Posting where I post things. Do 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 do. Hello, Isa.
Hello.
Hello. It is time for more of the space game for space.
Yeah. I'm pressing the spacebar to celebrate.
There we go. Annapurna. Hello, Razir. I'm glad you could make it. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. Do 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 do. Yes, welcome back to Outer Wilds. Last time, we did some exploring. We discovered some things. We had a bad time, very briefly. But then we got over it, and everything's fine now. And I'm going to, today, do more exploring, because that's the name of the game, as it were, is currently loading.
Yeah, there's lots to explore. We've been to most of it,
Yeah.
but there's a lot more to see in all of them.
Yeah. Now, first things first. At some point in the middle of last stream, QWERTY made a suggestion. And I want to test that suggestion. The suggestion in question is basically, how does quantum materials work? Because I know in real life, I know how quantum physics work in real life. I won't bore you with an explanation.
No, you don't. No one does.
I definitely do.
No one does. Quantum physics isn't like well understood.
Yeah, but I get the basic idea of it.
The thing I tend to hear said is, if you think you understand quantum, no, you don't.
Fair. I have an idea of what the intent is. So we're going to go over to the quantum object that we know is over here, and we're going to do a little test. Some sort of hypothetical theory.
Hypothetical theory?
Yes.
As opposed to a theory that exists.
Yeah. Yes, they know about the eyes being open. Interesting, Razir. I'm excited to see if I measure up. Do you have anything to say, Hornfells? Nope. I cannot tell Hornfells about the thing I am experiencing. That's a shame. One thing I like is that this supernova model is that you can tell we're basically like between these two at the start of the game. Like, things are clearly bad from the get-go.
Not really. I mean, like, the difference between those two is supposed to be like billions of years.
Yeah, very bad that is going this fast. So here's the thing. The way quantum objects work in-game is that when you look away from them, they move around. The theory that, what is the button to do this? Don't forget I don't remember my controls. Where is what is the button to shoot a thing? Where is my seeker drone?
It's on your gamepad.
Well, yes, but I forget what button it is. Because I can take out this. But how do I launch my scanner probe thing? I don't remember that.
I've tried looking at the screen.
Isa, I'm actually asking a genuine question. I do not remember, and there's no input for it on screen.
You know why there isn't?
Because is it in my? Do I not have it yet?
I think you need to go push on your spacesuit to get it. Maybe.
That seems silly. Whoop. Right.
Well, no. Here's the thing. You didn't have it at the start of the game, like
right
during the tutorial part.
Right, and somebody gives it to me. Also, hey, there's that symbol that I'm theorizing is like the eye. The big thing that they're looking for. Okay, let's go to my spaceship.
This game has a lot of eyes.
That is true. We have 4 of them.
Yeah, and the gnome I appear to have 3 based on the statue.
Yeah. An interesting thing I thought about is that since we have 4 eyes, we can blink in a way that the quantum objects don't actually move, because we don't blink every one of our eyes at once.
You have 2 eyes, you can blink them asynchronously.
True.
That's the thing you can do.
True, but that's unnatural for a human.
And do you think it's perhaps natural for a Harthian to asynchronously blink their eyes?
I think it would make sense if they only blinked one row of eyes at a time.
Or do they?
It's a good question.
Maybe pay attention if you're talking to one, because it's not something I've paid attention to.
I will keep that in mind. Now I need to get over to where my ship is so I can get the scout launcher. I forget which one of these NPCs gives me the scout launcher.
Just go to your ship.
I'm going to it. I just forgot that one of them gave it to me originally.
I don't think anyone gave it to you. I think that there was an exhibit where you could mess around with a probe or something.
Okay.
Well, they do open their eyes at the same time when they wake up, but that's because they're waking up, I think.
Yeah. I suppose we'll have to find a situation where one of these people are blinking.
I mean, they'll probably just do that as part of their idle animation.
Yeah, okay. Porphy blinked all 4 at once, so that's a thing.
There you go, then.
Launch tower's up here.
Might be a bit easier for them to keep multiple eyes on, so to keep eyes on a quantum object without blinking with all sets of eyes at once. But the thing is that, when you see the Doctor Who episode Blink, your first instinct is I know a way to cheat this system. You just close one eye at a time, and that way you'll be fine. Except if you try to do that, it becomes intolerable very, very fast.
It very much does.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if the same were true for Harthians, even though it looks like it should be easier for them.
Now I have this, so now I can do this. Well, heck. This is fine. We we are going to test this theory, even if it kills this loop. I don't know when the timer starts counting. If it counts when I wake up or when I leave.
It starts when you wake up. Because here's the thing. All of these objects in space are in motion in real time because of it's actually doing the physics for them.
Yeah.
So everything is tied to that cycle by the very nature of how the game works.
Okay, so we are looking at the object with our photo.
You don't have to launch the scouts to take a photo.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong then.
I don't know how.
Prove it.
I don't know how. Anyway, still there. Looking away. Still there. Okay, I think... Okay, that's good to know. Cordy was right.
Okay, press the retrieve scout button.
Okay.
Then see if the take snapshot button is still there.
It is not.
But you can.
Oh, there is a photo mode. Okay, I can do that. That's good to know. I did not know that.
Oh, and you just assumed that I was lying.
I did not think you were lying. I thought you were wrong, which is different.
Okay, and that's better? That just shows even less respect to me.
No! Anyway, we have actually discovered something very important. That we can take pictures with our thing like this. And more importantly, quantum objects do not move while you are looking at a photo of them. Which is...
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, they get stuck in place.
I hate having to pose for photos, and being trapped in one sounds even worse.
Yeah. This anglerfish specimen.
May as well kill yourself then. Be a quick way to get back to your ship.
Maybe.
Stick your head in the fish tank.
I would rather not. Also, right, we did see this anglerfish, and it does say that it's from Dark Bramble. Well, that's fun to know. Cool.
Just a little baby fish.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there will be bigger ones.
Worst they could do is kill you. It'll be fun.
True.
QWERTY!
We tested with both the drone and the photo. You are correct, QWERTY, that a photo of a quantum object will stop it from moving around. So good job on that. You successfully helped with this science experiment. Hell yeah.
You don't seem to be very good at this game, Zodi.
I'm trying to die.
Well, try harder.
Well... Oh, I thought I had actually risen into space. Well, there it goes!
I have actually seen a speedrun someone did, where they just did the game shipless.
That's incredible.
I mean, they went into the ship. You have to get your spacesuit, but other than that...
True. Okay, armed with this knowledge, let's go find the quantum moon.
It was funny being on call with you watching this, like, I think the week before last or something. At some point, we were just chilling out, and Quadri was like, "Hey, what's that? Moon around the planet or something?" And you're like, "I didn't see it," or I don't know. But yeah, Quirty saw the quantum moon. Was like, "The heck was that?"
Yeah.
I was like, I know, but I'm not going to say anything.
We do need to make the quantum moon appear somewhere.
I'd advise against looking at the quantum moon until you want to look at the quantum moon.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Quantum moon is important. Quantum moon is friend.
Yeah. Ah, there it is.
Look at you just hurtling off into space.
There, I've taken a picture of it. Let's land on this sucker. Oof. Okay.
I think landing speed should not be the same as ramming speed.
I don't really have an ability to influence that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not good enough. But this place is very creepy looking.
It's
Ooh,
not creepy, it's just quantum.
true. There's a signal nearby. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, luckily for that. Oh, I don't... Nope, no, I don't like that. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we found a tower. Cool. Hey,
Well, the entire moon is quantum.
that's the twins. That's Emberhearth. That's Brittle Hollow. That's Awful. That's Dark Gramble. And that's the Eye, I suppose. So this is the 5 places and the 6th place. What does this do? Okay, it just lights it all up. Good to know. Oh!
You know, you got to the quantum moon a little speedy for most people.
You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Well, it's showing a planet. And oh, this is Brittle Hollow. That's the black hole. And the tower. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement.
You have to entangle the quantum.
Okay, that looks like it is on the twins. And they mentioned that one of them went missing. So I'm thinking something has to do with darkness. So if I were to do this... and do this. Oh, hey! We're at the 6th location.
Yay!
Cool.
Okay, so Zodi, what spoilers have you looked up?
None of them.
You have already worked out 2 of the 3 quantum rules that you're supposed to sort of work out by visiting certain locations.
Well,
Okay,
cool.
in fairness, you worked out one of them. QWERTY was the other genius here.
Yes. So another thing I did notice, and I'm gonna pause so that I save time, is that so far every planet we've gone to has had something on the north and the south, of the planet, the north and the south pole. We are currently not at the south pole, and we started at the south pole, even though we landed somewhere. So presumably, we need to find a way to quantum this tower to the north somehow. Because, like, if we look at all the planets, there's, like, clearly something up here, clearly something up here. There's this, and then there's us down there. There's that and the dome on top. I mean, these 2 are outliers and should not be counted. So...
Dark Bramble doesn't really have room for a north or a south.
yeah. Okay, now we're... Cool. The planet looks different. Oh, also the writing looks a little scramblier than what I remember most Nomai stuff looking like.
It always looks like that if you get real close.
I don't...
Yeah, really detailed.
I really don't like this environment.
No. I feel like maybe having the death thorns of Dark Bramble that destroy entire planets being quantumly entangled with an object that exists in multiple points in space to be a little concerned.
Yeah. Okay, we are closer to north now. Excellent. Now we are on Brittle Hollow's version of the moon.
Of course, the Brittle Hollow version must be brittle and hollow, therefore we can tunnel through it.
Nah, that doesn't seem likely. I don't have an ability to go any more north, as far as I can tell. So... now we are back on...
Which one is this?
This is Timberhearth again.
Ah. Oh, she loves being in quantum timberhurst places. Wonder if we're going to get any poetry.
Maybe. And now we are on the north. So assuming this video gamey, like, there's only important things on the North and South Pole theory is correct. If we get to here, we're good to go. And we are back on the quantum moon of the 6th place. Haha! Quantum rocks everywhere. Which means we can now explore. And following the rules of this game, let's go south. See, I've been thinking a lot about this game after it made me have a bad time. You missed us solving the moon and solving the quantum moon and seemingly figuring out the 3 rules of quantum mechanics.
You're not supposed to do this early.
Don't like that.
No, I just mean that you put it together remarkably well.
Yeah, I don't like that, though. Don't like the space void. Oh shit! Solanum! Hello?
Solanum, hi, bestie.
Who are you? Right, we can't speak each other's language. Hey! Explain. Identify. You. Quantum moon. Me. Eye of the universe. Okay, identify... Oop. Where am I supposed to put these, sir? Or ma'am? I don't know.
Ma'am.
Identify... me. Oh, okay. Identify me. I love this device. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Well, thank you. They're very pretty. There are more questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Ah, that rules. This is so cool. Okay.
I love that now mine is so good.
Explain me. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however, perhaps you come from another star system, as my clan originally did. Cool. Explain the quantum moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface as does now, while at the eye. So the 6th place is the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. Quantum moon's shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. Fancy. Okay. Instead of explaining, how about you identify the quantum moon? I want to know all of the things you have to say. It is the quantum moon, where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Make sense? Explain you. Identify you. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. I read your book report. It was good for like a child. I'm on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. I'll know and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. So that's the eye, I suppose. Okay, now how about the eye of the universe? Explain this to me. There is a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect. Imagine you've seen them elsewhere in the star system. Correct, I have. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. That sounds very interesting. Now identify the eye of the universe. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Okay. Just to, like, experiment. Can you explain? These are the two tenets of my philosophy: to seek out and to understand in our way of living. Oh, that's cool. I like that. What if I ask you to explain identify? Will it be the same thing? Yes. Okay. Okay, how about Eye of the Universe, you? Many in my clan believe the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. I know, I read your book report. To have lured my clan to this star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. That's interesting. Okay, how about the moon and the eye together? I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than when it does orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer entered the eye? Good question. Okay, explain me and the eye of the universe. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effect of a conscious observer might be? Well, I can't answer that, which is unfortunate. But it is a cool thing to think about. Me and you. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. I agree. If I could, like, articulate that we are friends, I would. You and the moon? I forget if I hit this one already. I have not. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a... Oh, okay, I have read this before. Okay, so that's everything done with the U stone. How about quantum moon and the moon? This is rad.
I love Solanum so much.
Is this your first
Solanum's
time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Just to check if this gets the same thing. Yes, it does. Well, I also love her. This is interesting. This is super interesting. So like how she characterizes me as just my helmet. And her as her mask. There. Oh, the sun's about to explode. Cannot use my map here. Well, we've learned something incredibly fascinating.
The number of people I've seen get to this point, like, it takes them ages to work out how to even get to the moon, and then how to navigate to this point of it. And then on top of all of that, how start talking to Solanum, and then run out of time, have the sun explode before they can finish asking questions. And so they have to do it all again, and then they leave, and then someone points out, actually, you can have Solanum sort of talk with any combination of tiles, not just one orange and one blue.
Oh, that's tragic.
And here you are.
That's tragic.
Here you are doing all of it like it ain't nothing.
I mean, I may as well try it. I'm here. I don't think I can leave. Oh, there it goes. Goodbye, Solanum.
Hi, Solanum. Lovely meeting you.
Well, many things have been learned. And yet we're not even remotely close to our goal.
What even is your goal?
I mean, to stop the sun from exploding, and or more accurately get to the center of the universe and go into the eye. That would be my guess. Well, I guess we look at other things. The Hanging City. The Nomai City. Whitehole Station. Northern Glacier. Oh yeah, there is that. What is that shape anyway?
What is what?
This shape, I wonder.
Oh yeah, the double snails.
Yeah. Interesting yet startlingly unhelpful. What do you mean there's more to explore on the quantum moon? I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. I did not. But I believe you. I didn't see it. Quantum Shrine. Recall the rule of the sixth location, the rule of quantum entanglement, and the rule of quantum imaging. I met Solanum. I learned stuff. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Ryback would probably enjoy hearing that I met Solanum.
I feel like everyone would. That's so cool. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Usually, if people get to the quantum moon, they tend to do it, as I said, a lot later in their playthrough, when they've spent a lot more time just experiencing the Nomai as just
Mysterious
a matter
goat.
of archaeology.
Yeah.
Finally getting to meet one is so special.
Yeah.
And it's wild to me that you found her so early.
Cannot tell Hornfels about it. Hornfels cares more about going into space than...
Maybe you can tell Campfire Guy, who
I did check that first.
you are always telling about loops.
I did check that first, and they had
Okay.
nothing to say, sadly.
Nothing to say.
Yep. They're not interested. Well, I guess we go into space and do something else.
Since you've already done something really cool,
Yeah.
how about we go to Giant Steep?
No.
No?
Let's go to the Ash Twins. I want to explore Sand Planet.
I mean, it depends what you want out of the game, but yeah, like, just... The Outer Wilds.
Well, it's happened.
You got ambushed by the thing again? Or
I got ambushed by the sun.
See, why are you scared of Giant Steep
Oh,
and not
nope.
the sun?
Nope.
The sun is the same, but hotter.
I escaped. I escaped the sun.
Ah, that's why. Giant Steep didn't let you.
Yeah, also, the sun just kills me. I have to I have to endure being alive in other planet. How do I look around?
But yeah, fans of Outer Wilds are some of the absolute least backseaty people I've ever seen in the community. And it's because everyone, I think usually, there was one stream of Outer Wilds I watched where just the viewers are absolutely intolerable and just had to explain everything
Oh my goodness.
immediately. And I think part of the reason why it happened that way is that the streamer was welcoming of it. Which makes sense when you're playing certain other sorts of games, but it kind of defeats the whole point of Outer Wilds in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, Outer Wilds is one of those games a lot of people want to re-experience, but you can't. It's a game based around knowledge progression.
Yeah.
So you can't really have a fresh experience of it in the way you can with other games.
Which is a shame.
Yeah. So
sand
experiencing it vicariously through someone who doesn't know what the heck's going on is one of the better ways to engage this on a subsequent experience.
Yeah. Well.
And my goodness, the way just every playthrough is different.
Oh, this is broken. Cool. I'm gonna avoid being touched by that.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a massive pillar of sand being sucked up by the gravity of another planet that's in a perpetual binary orbit.
Well. I'm here now. God damn it. I didn't actually expect it to vacuum me up from that far.
I first experienced this game through an alpha build, like, way before it released.
Okay.
And it was really neat, but also really incomplete. And just seeing how everything came together is just really cool.
Yeah, this game seems
It's
very
one
interesting.
of those, some of those games where it's got a really cool demo, like early on, and you're like, how can they possibly stick the landing after something this strong? The starting point.
Well, if I know how the flight controls work, badly, but no, this game seems quite good, actually.
Rude.
No, I'm teasing. Hey, Chert, how you feeling? Question for you, Chert. How dangerous is the big column falling sand? Right, I already talked with Chert about all this stuff. Okay, but yeah, this game is very good, clearly. Oh, Chert is at the North Pole. Funny. Oh, he has fuel for my jetpack. That's good to know. Oh, hey, the South Pole here is this device, right? That studies the moon that it is pointing at. Ah, that's cool. I wanted to explore
On a bunch of different astrological bodies.
Yeah.
There's the one pointing at the eye. Surely this one pointing at the eye.
Well, they I'm pretty sure they explicitly, like, there's an eye indicator on our moon, actually, but it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Hey, you work.
No, I don't.
You do. Just, like, for a different definition of the word work.
I'm unemployable.
Arguable. I know you're doing a thing.
No, I'm disabled.
I know that. But, like, you're a good person.
Never said I wasn't.
I know.
Just said I don't work.
Yeah. You do work, but you don't do work.
That's what I was saying.
Language is Language is difficult. Where is the shortcut to to the city here. I know I found it. I just don't remember where it is.
Climb in the hole. See a hole? Jump in that, babe.
I cannot find where it is. I know it was near the launcher, but that's about it.
Have you tried jumping into the launcher?
I have, but that's not where it was, I'm pretty sure. I'll check to be sure though.
I think it's really interesting that the Nomai created a system of space travel which is just, we're going to fire this space boat, and you can't really pilot it meaningfully, but that's fine because you got friends sitting at home who'll just like warp you back when it's time.
Yeah. Ow. Touch the cactus.
That works fine for the Nomai because the Nomai are friends.
Yeah.
They're very friendly. They're a very community-based clan of peoples.
Yeah. There's probably some that do, QWERTY. Ah, right, it's right there.
Most of them aren't stargazing thing, but like,
I imagine Chert might, because Chert's entire thing is that they've noticed all the suns going supernova.
yeah.
Well, the high energy lab is inaccessible, unfortunately for me. I guess I'll go check out the anglerfish district. I mean, I know it's a dead anglerfish, so it's fine. Still, I hate the existence of these fish. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in this cave. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree. It's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly. Melorea, because I have returned here to search for an entrance to the cave. There were children playing on the specimen. Oh, shiny. Well, it's filling up with sand, so we can't explore any further than this. I'm probably going to die from being crushed to death. Or not. I can just escape. It's fine. On purpose. Go, 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 go. What? What killed me?
I think you may have accidentally physicsed.
Yup, seemed like it. I did find the Space Wiggler, Robin. You are correct. We also discovered something far earlier than I'm apparently supposed to, so that's cool. We found a living Nomai because I put into practice a thing that QWERTY suggested, and it turned out to actually solve quantum physics.
Yeah, Robin, this madwoman met Solanum already. She hadn't learned any of the quantum the intended way, and she went and talked to Solanum.
I'm glad for that. I'm glad that was cool. So, okay, see, this is something that is I dislike about the game, is that due to the fact that you are in a void, it is impossible to see how fast you're actually going, and you will...
The game tells you how fast you're going.
Where? There's no speedometer.
No, your velocity. I mean, you can QWERTY, but that is,
I did not know that.
That's some real speedrunning optimization there.
Yeah. I also, I didn't mention it, but I did notice that there is an eject button. And I did press it when I was on the Ash Twins there. And it led to problems. Okay, let's properly go to sand. Without catapulting myself into the sun, please. Oh, I guess the miles per second is your speed there. That makes sense.
When you're hovering over a thing, it says like that's how quickly you're approaching it.
Okay.
Because this is the thing, your speed doesn't matter, relative speed matters.
Yes.
And so that's what you want to think about. Like when you're landing on a planet, you're approaching it in relative terms, and you want to make sure that you're not approaching it too fast, because then you'll crash like you tend to do all the time.
Yes. I don't mind if I crash all the time.
No, you were kind of complaining that it's too difficult to control earlier.
I mean, it is.
No, it's not. You just aren't learning it.
Fair.
I mean, you only just paid enough attention to the numbers to understand that it's about relative velocities. The game tells you how quickly you're coming in on a thing.
Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, the top of an elevator. I'd like to go down, please. But I cannot.
This game so consistently gives you one-way passages that you're on the wrong side of.
Yeah.
And it's very, very teasing in that.
Yeah.
It's very good at being like, hey, here's a place you want to see, right? Here's something you want to look at that you can't, not from here.
I find the landing very difficult. I find controlling the spaceship very difficult. I fully admit that it is a me thing, though.
Do you? Because up until now...
Well, I say the ship is difficult to control. This is me saying I have difficulty with it.
No, not really. Just earlier you were making a jab at the game, saying, well, based on the controls of the game, I'd say it's...
Fair enough. That was a little hyperbolic.
No hyperbole is allowed. This is a science game. You have to be specific.
True.
No, not true. That's the silly thing to say. Shush.
Oh, no, I don't want to go over to there. Oops. I'm just exploring, really. Another one-way trip down at the South Pole. Okay. Oh! I keep on banging my head into stuff. I will try to be more conservative with my fuel. You are correct, Quirty. I should be more cautious. It's a cactus. Hey, a scroll. Just need to find a wall to put this in. This is not a wall to put things in.
Lots of places have walls.
This is true. My methods are unparalleled, Razir.
By which she means that you can't get them straight.
I walked into that one.
You didn't walk into it, you set it up.
True. And that is a good point, QWERTY. I should locate my boat. Wall. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project, the high energy lab on Ember Twin's equator. Became lost in Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the high energy lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Funny. Okay, I have to avoid that. Avoid the sand vacuum. Oh, a dead Nomoi. And
Nomoi?
Did I say them wrong?
Sounds like you said no more.
I did say Nomoi. That's the wrong word, is it?
Nomai!
Nomai. Right. Oh. This is kind of shaped. And that's a little orb. Looks like a black hole a little bit. I need more oxygen, though. Uh-oh. Where's my boat? My boat is...
Have you considered finding some trees?
My boat is on the other planet.
We'll go to the planet then.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Not with the amount of time that I have. How does this work? If it works in any way?
Try sprinting. If you sprint, then your body uses up less oxygen.
That's definitely not accurate.
Somewhere.
Well, here we go. Here we go, dying again. Neat, though. I have no idea how those things work, assuming they're even things. They look like a thing, and this game feels like it is a game full of things that look like things.
Most things look like things, on account of them being things.
This is true. Well, that's unpleasant.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's a spoiler.
No, it's fine. I'm going to go to the high energy lab. Because that seems interesting to me, and I know how to get there pretty easily. Velocity matched. Oh. This is fine. Gonna land right here and do something silly. Because I did look at the public achievements for this game, like the ones that are not secret, and one of them is to shoot your airship into space with one of these. So let's do that. Which one of these is this? Okay. Activate gravity cannon. Boom. I think I got it right into the sun, too. Excellent. Ow. Oh god! Whoa, no! Well, I don't like this. I don't like this thing that has just happened. Cannon was still active. Well, I'm in space now. It is amazing all the other explorers are still alive, Cordy. You're not wrong. I'm 10 kilometers away from the black hole, the white hole. Assuming that's what this red dot is. I don't actually know. Well, never mind. It's not like I can get to it. Well,
how'd you end up in space without your ship?
I launched it into space with the gravity cannon to get an achievement, and I did not realize the gravity cannon was still active when I went to leave.
I see.
So I launched myself into space. This was a mistake.
On the other hand, launching yourself into space is what Outer Wild Ventures is all about.
That's true. I've successfully did the science. And the science is bad. It says don't do that. Okay, let's properly do the thing that I was trying to do. autopilot is much better at this than me.
Yeah. Autopilot, if you pay attention to what autopilot's doing, you'll see that it slows down when it's approaching something, like well
Yes.
before, because it knows it needs to decelerate
Yeah,
because of those numbers.
because the numbers.
The numbers!
Numbers are important. Right,
Okay, look, see, you could have decelerated a bit more there.
I could have, probably, yeah. This is sufficient. Okay. Let's go to the high energy lab. And Doc get killed by cacti. It's very close. Hello, trees. Thank you for your oxygen.
Yeah, not like those slacker cacti.
Yeah. Ooh, that is very down. The high energy lab, 400 meters. Really? So much progress to go down.
Well, they never said it was the high up energy lab.
True. What? No! Ugh. Okay, the sand is being rude.
Yeah, sand will do that.
Ow. Ow again. So I'm guessing there's no feasible way through this sand, and I have to wait for it to, like, fill up a bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But then I gotta hustle.
Yeah. It's kind of just one of those things where there's cactuses and there's sand. And the sand is a problem, but also maybe a solution.
True. Does limit my time a bit. That's fine.
Yes. And that's what the game is doing.
Yeah, this game is about
It must
waiting.
limit.
This game is definitely about waiting.
Not about waiting.
It's about waiting,
time.
and it is also about going as fast as you can. Because otherwise you miss the thing that you're trying to do. That's kind of like the vibe I've gotten so far.
I don't know if I'd say it's about going places real fast. Like, there's time sensitive stuff, but it's not super strict, I think.
Yeah.
Like, even with your flying, you got here plenty early.
Yeah. I am bad at space. Okay, cacti. There. I made it. What?
What?
Yeah, I went the wrong way. I see.
Oh no, she went the wrong way.
I do have to hustle a little bit. There we go. Here we are.
Turns out it was the high-up energy lab after all.
Now, this is a dead down zone. Ah, we are almost at, like, the core of the planet, I think. Because that is where this was said to be.
This isn't the core of the planet, you just looked outside.
Right. Although the core of this planet is pretty, like, small and has windows, maybe? Hey, oxygen! I'm alive. These people are not.
No, this definitely isn't the core of the planet, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's that shape. It's the twins. The twin shape. Remove warp core. Remove warp core. So these are warp cores. Neat. What does that mean? Records show Nomice arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simply machine error. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the White Hole Station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Hey, that seems dangerous.
What, you're afraid you're gonna mess up causality or something?
No. Hey, this
And
looks
it's
like...
fine.
This looks like locations and where they go, because this is Timberhearth, I think. That is the twins. No idea what that is. Or that. Or that. Okay, I have no idea what any of this is, actually. The Southern Observatory is asking for if creating a 22-minute interval is possible, that is, have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of the time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We'd also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. That would be the Ash Twin project, I suppose. And yeah, that is a familiar amount of time, QWERTY. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas, Pi. My pun was unintended, Raimi, and I believe it's you who's aeriform. Goodness. Absolute nerds. Get out of here. Tell me what this one says. Also, the sun's about to explode, I think. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on Whitehole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower in Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Incredible. You can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and you could model the Timberhearth Tower after Geyser Mountain. Okay, so this is Timberhearth, actually. And this is the sun. And this is still the twins. I'm guessing this is Bramble? So this is... Yeah, that's a cyclone. So yeah, this is deep. Whatever. Poke, Root, and I have begun work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Note, this door will remain closed for some time. Oh, this is the exit. Okay.
I'd go back and play with those warp cores, by the way.
Yeah, that seemed important. I should play with those before the sun explodes. Wait, no, it goes into the black hole. Fancy. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm trying to prove the apocalypse that they're talking about. Bad at it. Maybe their theory was wrong.
No, their theory's confirmed. It's just the amount of time difference and the scale is extremely minuscule.
Ah.
Try recalling it instead. That might be just an easy way to test.
That makes sense. It doesn't seem like it comes out before it goes in.
It should do. Have you tried swapping the warp force around?
I'm gonna try that. That's probably the thing I'm doing wrong. If I'm doing anything wrong at all.
Yeah, I don't think you want to remove the core. Just if you just recall the scout.
If I recall the scout, it just returns it to me. Like, we see it pop out the other side, and then it stops. More power. Also, hello, Snarwing.
Right. Yes, more power. That makes sense.
How would I do that?
How neat. It's not going to be by adding more cores, like,
Yeah.
especially not empty ones.
Yeah. What if I put two white? That does nothing. Okay.
Look at this girl just leaving a black hole on the floor. Someone could trip on that.
I know how to do this. That's not how I do this. Just a timing thing. What if I toss a third core in there? Well, there's no spots for a third core, unfortunately. The sun's going to explode. Oh, I'm gonna drown from sand, rather. Well. C'est la vie. Put another core in the core. I mean, I put 2 white in there and it didn't work, so... I suppose there's probably an answer, and we can try it when we next die.
I believe in you. I've seen you die plenty of times.
What is that glowing wire on the ground? That seems to be a thing. Ah, there is an orb in there. Well, it's too late to make use of it. Well, I'll come back here next time. All I have to do is all the things I did already. I was so distracted dealing with this that I did not notice.
Yeah, and you could probably burn a couple of minutes on the campfire at the start to not have to wait quite as long.
It's fine. I'm going to look away from the sun so we don't have a bad time.
Oh no, don't do that. The sun just wants a bit of attention.
I know, but it's... Look, normally when someone is asking for attention, it is because they need it. The sun though, the sun should not be rewarded for calling for help like this. That's a stupid thing to say. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, this is the maximum amount of sand. Oh wait, no, it's not the maximum amount of sand. There is in fact more sand coming. I see. Oh, and you can see all the towers that look the way they said. Well, I can see the sun one anyway. Have to try that on another loop. You know, Snarwind, that is an accurate hypothesis. There is too much sand. Sun, are you going to explode yet? Okay, I hear it snarling. Sun is definitely going to explode soon. I like how we still get oxygen from the trees, even though they're all, like, completely buried by sand now. Okay, now it goes to explode. Okay. So bad at keeping track of time. Also, I guess we know how those panels work now. I guess there is something that connects the two of them, and then you go through them when they are connected. That is the least useful way I could possibly describe that. Damn. You can see it reflected in the bottom left corner.
It's a little brighter stuff.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oof. We are going on a cruise. Do 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 do. One Piece. I don't know why. It just is amusing to me to think about that. Told me to sing a song at the end of the universe, and the only one
The
I
game
could
sings a song at the end of the universe.
True.
It's normal.
True. Oh, that. Whatever that thing shoots, it got real close to Timber Earth.
I feel like I've seen a video somewhere of someone getting shot by it.
That's incredible.
Like the moment they wake up.
That's exceptional.
I don't remember if that's the real thing or not, but it does.
It is like the only thing in the game that seems to be not like set in stone, so that wouldn't surprise me.
It's a wee bit random, it's true.
Yeah. I wonder what it is. Okay, that wasn't bad a landing. I'm learning. I say, somewhat facetiously.
This game's all about learning.
Yeah. Thank you, Snarwin. I am getting better at the jumping part of this game. I'm good at the platforming. I am less good at the everything else-ing. I mean, I would argue I'm very good at the puzzles, because we figured out the Quantum Moon so good. But that aside... it really just is a wall. You cannot fly through it. Understood.
It pushes you down.
Yeah. But I feel like I should be able to, like, push through there. But okay. So while we wait, anybody got any questions? How's everybody doing? How are we enjoying space today? Because I'm enjoying space today quite a bit. How are all you doing?
Well, I'm sleepy.
Oh. I hope you're enjoying it, even if you are sleepy.
It has its ups and downs.
You saying that as I go up and down is very funny.
I would never.
Yeah. How is chat doing? Is chat enjoying my fumbling about in space?
I think they're waiting for you to get to the part that you died on.
Probably, yeah. Because I want to see what happens if we successfully replicate the experiment they're talking about.
Robin!
Robin does exist. She's super cool.
Like fun Robin.
Yeah, Robin is cool. And thank you, Razir. I'm glad you're enjoying. Ooh. Ouchie. And there we are, back to here. Behold space.
I've seen space before.
Yeah. Space is pretty cool. Huzzah! No dying of lack of air. We are in this place now. So, what is this? Oh, there's even a thing. It's a scroll. Okay. What does this scroll say? An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Okay, so we know this is possible. But what happens if we, like, do it and then something gets mad messed up?
Okay, they do have reason to think it would take more power, though.
They have data that says that someone arrived like a minute before they were supposed to, like a second.
It wasn't minutes, it was
a
like
second.
microsecond.
Okay, yeah, that definitely comes out sooner than it's supposed to. Time paradoxes has happened. Haha. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Something wrong? Zodi, did you break the universe? You only had one of those.
You destroyed the fabric of space-time.
Congratulations, you found one of the game's endings.
I appreciate the kazoo music.
I do like this ending, it's very fun.
Yeah, the kazoo is a good choice. I like that. Well. That is an ending. Imagine if I just close the stream here.
I mean, you wouldn't have to go to the water planet.
I'm not going to the water planet. We're never going to Giant's Deep.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'll do my best. I know there's a tower that teleports me there, so theoretically, I don't have to physically go to the planet.
What do you mean? Would the teleporter not send you to the planet?
Well, yeah, it sends me to the planet, but I don't have to, like, go to the planet, which is the problem. I don't like water. Presumably it takes me to a building on the planet that is safe and not covered in tornadoes. Theoretically,
I
anyway.
really would recommend trying to go to the planet.
Maybe at some point when I'm feeling more up to it. Like, honestly, if I am prepared for it, I'll be fine. If I'm prepared for it, I'll be fine. Hey Solanum. Bye, Solanum.
I don't think Solanum can hear you from that distance.
True.
Or understand the words you say.
Also true. Yeah. I'm gonna try and access the sun teleporter here. Ow. See, the thing is, I don't know how to activate the retro rockets that stop me from doing this.
You just move back.
Okay, I did not consider that. Where is that sun tower? Fine, I'll find it. No, land on the planet, damn it. There. Successfully landed. They might have a written language, but I imagine if they can't understand our spoken language, they cannot understand our written language either. Other way around, you know what I mean. I think they do have a spoken language. Like, it would make sense if they do.
It also wouldn't be that weird if they didn't, though.
Yeah, it's true. Oh! Ouch. Let me just go back up into here. Guess we wait for the planet to drain a bit. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask them while I wait for the planet to... Uh-oh.
I mean, how much of the planet are you expecting to drain away? Because that's going to be a while.
I mean, I don't know. I need to get to the sun tower to do the sun.
I would recommend going to church and taking a break at their campfire to pass the time.
I suppose I should. I mean, it's right down there. It's not that big of an ask.
This is true, QWERTY, but on the other hand, it would make a lot of sense, like when a lot of the stuff you're reading, for them to be doing it so that there's a written record of what's being discussed. So it's ambiguous.
Yeah. The space-time destruction ending was really funny. That was fun. I liked that. I did not think that would actually happen. I didn't know what to expect. So I guess the question is, how long do I have to wait?
I'd wait like 5 minutes or something.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, let's have a nap. So while our character has a nap, how's everybody doing? Again, I say, even though it hasn't been like a minute or something.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit soon to repeat that question.
Yeah. Hey, did you know that I'm a published novelist? And I have a book?
Yeah, but so is Donald Trump.
He didn't write it, though. He had people write it for me. Okay.
Donald Trump, there's no... So, here's the thing. When you see a big celebrity release a book, there's a huge chance that it's ghostwritten.
Yeah.
And, like, getting someone to ghostwrite for you is valid. In that, like, some people have important things to say, like, they have information, like, really good information that they want to sort of get out there.
That's very rude of the Yankees,
but they aren't
Robin.
writers. And so, like, for some people, getting a ghostwriter, totally legit. But,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people get a ghostwriter because they want to be seen putting out books to look smart or, like, arty or whatever, and they're not.
Or because they're idea people and not actual writers.
No, I'm talking about people like Trump who aren't even idea people and just want to be seen having put a book out.
Yeah. Where is the sun tower? That not is the sun, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. Well, that's the twins. Well, it feels weird that there's a teleporter to the twins on the twins. Hello, Enderlord. There is the one that leads to... This is Giant... This is Brittle Hollow. The other one was Giant Deep or whatever. That's not the sun, or is it the sun? I can't quite tell. This one is definitely not the sun. Because this is a cyclone. The cyclone was right behind us, so that's. So I'm pretty sure this is the sun, actually. It would make sense, assuming I understand things correctly, which I probably don't. Whoop! Interesting. This goes down. Understood. Oh, and there's the bloopity bloop. I guess when it aligns with the... I'm presuming that this goes to the solar station. So when it aligns with the sun, it'll take me to where I need to be.
Will it?
I'm assuming. I have no idea. I'm just kind of like making assumptions here.
I mean, you know they have portals. You just don't. I don't know what else you know about them.
You know that's true. I know this is a warp core, so it has another thing. Maybe whatever it is down here. Whoa! Whoa! I got physicked. Here's our first delivery. Yarrow, 1 warp core fresh from the black hole of Forge. Root is installing the core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Okay, this is for Brittle Hollow. That's useless then. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built on Ash Twin. So if I could go to the White Hole Station, presumably at the White Hole, to figure out... Okay, I've read this before, actually. So this leads to Brittle Hollow, which I don't care to go to.
On the other hand, Brittle Hollow's loving this year.
True. Where's the sun? Also, where is my boat?
The sun's usually pretty easy to find.
Fair. Okay, my boat got stolen by the tornado. This is fine. Oh, this is probably maybe it. I don't know. I could teleport to Ember Twin.
Why would you put the teleporting when you can simply jump into a giant column of sand?
Yeah. It is true. Oh. If this is how these work, then... I have no idea how they actually function.
You have to press the teleport button.
There's no teleport button. So it is clearly like lined up to intersect with places. They just have to find the right places. And also maybe find out how these actually turn on. Oh, well. I got kidnapped.
Yeah, I'll do that.
At least I can get back to my ship. What? Electrical systems damaged. Well, where are those? Cool. Ow. How did this even happen? This is incredible. Ah, I can balance on this slightly. Nope, no, I cannot. I mean, I did not park intentionally. It stopped. The electrical system broke somehow.
Somehow, huh?
Yeah.
Mysterious.
Okay, electrical system fixed. I can now successfully go back into the boat, maybe. Now. Boat activated. Man, this planet does not look very happy to be in the shape that it is.
It's normal. It just does this sometimes.
Yeah.
Ash Twin sure has quite a transformation.
Yeah. Yeah, this just leads back to that wind door. This leads to Brittle Hollow somehow.
Mm.
I should really check out the White Hole Station.
Yeah, it's a popular tourist destination.
Fair.
You startle a lot in this game.
Well. Return warp status. Charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate reactor. Return warp. Departure time. Departure arrival time. Well, I'm on our home moon now, and the answer was to look down instead of up. Okay. And now the sun is going to explode. I guess we don't need to go to the station now that we know how this works, I guess. Whoop! Wild. Whoop!
It's fun.
Well, see, now why is it working now? What has caused it to work?
The sun being about to blow up?
Oh, it's no longer in alignment, I think. So now it's no longer working. I might go to Whitehall Station just to like confirm these things that I am assuming based on the fact that I literally stumbled into it. Like a dumbass.
You've been stumbling into a few things here.
Yeah. I love being good at video games. I love being good at video games.
Really?
Here's the thing. I did end up in like, I did hit the black hole for Brittle Hollow, but I didn't see any Whitehall Station there. I just kind of like drifted.
I don't know. I guess she hasn't spent that long at Whitehall Station. This is basically still her second stream. She had like a little taster session, then a full stream. Now we're here.
Yeah.
She's not as far into the game as meeting Solanum would make it seem.
I'll grant that. Look, I don't know. I looked at all the planets, and it was like, okay, there's something significant on the north and the south poles of every planet. That seems like an intentional thing. Well, to Brittle Hollow we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't engage autopilot until you leave. Understood. What is wrong with you, autopilot? I know you're bad, but wow. That was worse than I expected. Gotta clear the planet, the gravity well first. Hey, a successful landing where no one got hurt or died. I think that was pretty successful compared to other ones that I've hit.
Oh, sure. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I don't think that Outer Worlds Ventures should have let you part a spaceship.
Probably not, no.
Like, it's extremely lucky that you've stumbled into immortality.
Yeah. Now, how do I get into the planet? I need to find a gap somewhere. Or just wait for one to appear. Because one will appear.
True.
Brittle Hollow is a planet where that will happen. Wait, hold on. Is this a space I can go? No, that's the broken door. Damn.
Why are all the good doors broken?
Also, why is... Oh, this is not my ship. This is Ryback's ship.
Never win right back.
Ryback is pretty cool. They are afraid of space, and going into space despite that.
Yeah. And then they ended up going to the planet that has a black hole in the center, and they're sitting on a small platform over the top of the black hole, and my god, the fact that they are not screaming in horror is impressive to me.
Ouch. Well, I mean, they're doing a good job of it. Let's get back to our boat. Bong! Ouch, man. Physics in this game are funny sometimes. I should repair parts of my ship while I'm out here. Everything is really held together with duct tape on this thing, huh?
I mean, literally, yeah.
That's wild.
It functions sufficiently. They've managed to make it sufficiently airtight, I guess.
I guess.
As long as you have a potted plant in there, it should be fine.
Yeah, of course. That makes perfect sense.
This is why it's the Hearthians that... this is why life developed in Timber Hearth rather than any of these other places. Timber Hearth has trees.
Yeah.
Most important thing to take into space with you.
Absolutely. Now, I'm theorizing that, like on planet Ash Twin, there is some way of some, like, intended secret entrance, like on the Ember Twin. But I don't need that anymore because now I have this. Thank you.
Sorry, what?
Into
Secret
the black hole I
entrance.
go. I maybe should have taken my ship with me, yeah. Oh,
Oh, it's fine.
I see a thing. I don't think I saw this the first time we came through. Or if I did, I didn't notice.
You didn't notice.
Yeah.
Normally when you fall into a black hole, it's kind of startling.
Yeah.
And you have other things on your mind.
Yeah. I like that this is like the intended use case of this thing. Like, it's intended to be out here in the debris. They just did not expect there to be debris, maybe. How do I get to there?
Well, you're in space, so...
Yeah,
Fine.
which means I can't platform. Can only kind of, like, floop. Woo! Well, I'm in it. I like how this place looks.
I love them, alright.
Trees detected. Where? Oh. Hello. I'm in the space station, basically. I'd like there to be gravity, please. Oh, there we go. That's something. And also there's a black hole thingy here. Guess it's time to find out how this works. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you weren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with the corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay, so I was doing everything right. Good to know. Ember Twin Projection Stone. That is asking far. Yeah.
An enemy approaches. Lidcatchen with 4 mooks.
Thank you for the raid, Lidcat. I quite appreciate it. We are playing Astral, not Astral, Outer Wilds and
Outer Wilds, yeah.
And we are doing
Lots of spoilers
space.
here, by the way.
Yeah, doing space. I hope you enjoy. This is doing an ask of me. I have to take this back to home. I should have put my ship with me.
Oh, you don't need a ship. What would you need a ship for?
So I can take this.
You have a teleporter. That's why you came here.
Good point. I guess now we wait for this to align with Brittle Hollow.
Huh.
I'm weirdly far in that I have not really explored any planets other than Brittle Hollow and the Ash Twins, but also I have found secrets and understood secrets that I'm not supposed to because I'm smart.
If you're playing through this, don't watch this.
Yeah.
Don't watch anyone play this. The progression system is extremely non-linear. Watching someone who's just stepped out of their spaceship for the first time can be spoilers.
Yeah. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also fully intend to never go to Giant's Hollow. If I can afford
Giant's Deep.
Giant's Deep. I keep on mixing them up. I'm sorry.
You really should try.
I
Be okay.
I will after I'm done working out how after I've fully understood how this works, I will do that. I will go to Giant's Deep.
Oh. Now we've got something to look forward to, guys. We're gonna go to the place.
Yeah.
I hear there's a deep there, and maybe even a giant.
Yeah. I'm gonna face my fear as soon as I work out that this actually works the way I think. Explore the station while I'm here. Well, then I'll miss my flight. But, okay.
I don't think there's much more to explore.
Is there not?
There's a wall, and that's about it.
Oh, there's a orb.
Oh, that shows you the direction that you're pointing now.
Oh!
That's cute.
Oh, I'm dumb. I have to aim it, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm such a stupid sometimes.
Well, hey. Now you can go to Giant's Deep sooner.
I guess that's true. I thought it would just naturally happen at some point. Oh, I need to... Before I teleport, I need I need that stone.
She needs the stone.
Where is that stone? Where did it go? Put it down here. Oh, I do.
Actually, yeah.
I do still have it. I do just still have it. Okay. Heck. Well, now I have to wait for it to realign again.
It didn't take long, you set the thing spinning.
Yeah. Surely it won't, like, take forever for the stars to align again. Yep. Okay. Did I? Oh, I did read these. What is this? The Hanging City, below. It looks like a place that I theoretically could go, but I can't. Oh, there's a display stone here. I don't need to go back home. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole station. As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? Wait, I've already read this.
Yeah, sometimes you get the other half of the conversation, like the recording on the other side.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cute. You've got you're seeing now that like you could have learnt about. Okay, let me start again. One of the things I really like about this game is that there are lots of things pointing you in the directions towards knowledge, and providing you little hints at the same time. That as long as you just keep exploring, chances are good you'll start to find little bits and pieces that start to point you in the right direction. Like, there's very little you can do in this game that will completely waste your time, because so long as you're just out there reading stuff, you'll get closer and closer to where you need to be.
Yeah. Which I appreciate. And now I know how that works. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes preaches in the night sky? All right, we've already read this. The shy moon versus the violent moon. I should go get my ship now. My ship fell into the white hole.
Fell into the black hole.
Yes, the black hole, and is now near the twins for some reason.
Gravity.
Fair. I guess I won't be warping back, and I'll then try to find Ryback to be like, "Hey, buddy, I talked to a Nomai. There's one that's alive."
There is a theory that maybe Solanum isn't, according to Solanum.
Yeah. I spoke with them, so that seems pretty alive to me, is all I'm saying. Fuel level critical. Well, kind of in a bad situation.
That's okay. If you run out of fuel, you can just use your oxygen.
Yeah, I can do that. I wish there was a way to just, like, quickly just bloop out of the loop.
Yes, that would be nice. Yeah.
That's true, Cordy. I am doing that.
The thing is that she's not intending to sort of stick around long anyway.
Yeah.
The quicker she uses up her fuel, the quicker she can use up her oxygen.
Yeah. Well,
There we go. She blacked out over the black hole.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of learning this session.
Well, yeah. We're learning a few things.
Yeah. Well, regrettably, we're going to at least look at Giant's Deep.
You saw the quantum for a second.
Yeah, I did.
Right there until you blinked.
I looked away. The controller has forgotten how to lock on again, so I have to unplug it and replug it in.
No.
There we go. Well, this time at least I will be prepared.
Okay. Remember, you want to match velocity before you try to land,
Uh-huh.
and then just slowly control your descent. Because you're in space, you don't naturally decelerate, so
Yep. Okay.
you don't need to apply much in the way of acceleration. We can just land somewhere and we'll be fine.
I hate this. This is a
I'm
nightmare.
sorry.
This is fine. It's fine. I don't like this place. It looks like hell. I'm okay, though. I'm okay. Let's talk with your friend Gabbro. I know you like Gabbro. There's a lot of
Yeah,
Death
Gabbro.
Ghost over here.
Yeah, I try not to die.
I will try not to die. Gabbro identified. Nice! It's you! Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? But hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Gabbro!
I love it.
Why do you know about the time loop? How about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell the time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they'd died too, and they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they'd never remember the next one. They don't realize anything different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. Ain't sure that's related to this. I'm pretty sure this is related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. Looking at it, and the statue opened his eyes and started glowing. He played my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes. Just like that happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? And the Nomai statues must have something to do with why they're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. If you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. Hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kinda. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? Badly. Also, that cyclone's going to hit us. I don't like the howling wind. I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found your quantum poem. Well, we're in the sky now.
Okay, you're gonna get dunked when you fall back down. You'll only last a moment.
Okay. Okay.
You'll be fine.
Gabbro, how are you able to just, like, resist this?
Gabbro is
I mean,
the
he is...
most chill person that has ever been.
Yeah. I hate this planet. This planet is a nightmare.
I admire Gabbro, he's so good.
Gabbro is cool. I fucking hate this place. You ever watch a cyclone for so long? Ugh. Found your quantum poem. Please, water, stop doing this. Please. Found your quantum poem. Yeah, one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? Works out to a good 24 poems. What does that mean? When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Oh, the order of the words changes depending on every time you look at it. Okay, that's clever. I like that. And then exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up and scares the daylights out of you. I hate that. If you ever watch a cyclone for so long it starts to hypnotize you, I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes up and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water, then less peaceful. Noticed that. I did notice that, sir. The thing, my friend. Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? I ask, hypothetically. Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening out there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's an island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glow business happened, but by the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. Give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like, tell you more about it. Gotcha. Well, Giant Deep is massive, and most of the water. No surprises there. The strong currents in ways beneath the surface that prevent anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. Seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They toss up everything in the way, islands included. Little tip, you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it in space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. Hope it's not lonely. And that's all Gabbro has to say.
Try talking to them again. They should have something more for you.
Okay.
I don't know if they have it right now or if you have to come back on another loop.
That would make sense. Gabbro seems
They
like...
should.
Gabbro is somebody who is aware of the loops. So it would make sense if Gabbro knew something about the loops after a while.
Yeah, because...
Oh, hey! That tornado's turning right to left, and that one's turning... also right to left. I thought they were going differently for a second there. Just an optical illusion, probably.
Someday someone's going to have to teach you about clockwise.
Oh wait, no, that one is going... There is one that is going the other direction. That one's obviously going right to left, and that one's going left to right.
Ah, social rebel.
Yeah. Well, I've been to Giant's Deep.
We've been to an island in Giant's Deep.
Suppose I should try and find the Nomai. Why am I sideways like this? Suppose I should try and suppose I should try and find other islands. Oh, I don't know. Oh my god.
Hmm?
Oh, just looking at the tornadoes as I start to go flying, oh. Hey, this is all Brambly.
Yeah, my friend.
Brambly Cambly. Don't. Is there anything of value here?
I don't remember.
Okay. Also, hey, my computer's got the same zippity doodads that the Nomai tech have.
Yeah, a lot of your, like, if you pay attention to your ship, a fair bit of the stuff here is like scavenged and no tech.
Yeah.
I mean, have you noticed where your gravity comes from?
Yeah, from one of their gravity stones.
Mm-hmm. And also your tractor beam thing that you climb in through.
Yeah. Oh, there's like jellyfish in there. Cool.
A honeyfish.
It's Gabbro's house. This is where Gabbro lives. Why am I upside down?
You're getting caught in the trees.
Well, the oxygen tank is damaged. That seems very important to fix. Ouch. Motherfucker. And the gravity here is 1 billion, so I can't actually get back up there.
Well, there's brambles around. You can walk into those and die.
I don't think they will hurt me. I mean, there's ghost material over here. I could do that.
Oh, you're back at Capra.
Yeah, that's where I died. Well, I didn't die, but I landed.
Hey, Gabbro.
How is Gabbro so relaxed on this planet with 2 times the gravity of Timber Earth?
Sweetie, I think you should have an idea of that by now.
He's just very high?
No, he's a Harthian. Harthians are nuts.
Okay, fair.
They go to space in, like, little wooden barrels with rockets attached.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Gabbro is chill like this because they're...
Like, he's a bit of an anomaly even among the Harthians, but, like, not that much of an anomaly.
Yeah. I am actually stuck unless another cyclone comes and knocks us into space, and then I navigate into my spaceship. But also, I'm done. I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Then go hug the ghosts.
I will hug the ghosts.
I would recommend coming here again, though, to speak to Gabbro real quick.
Okay, so not all of these are dangerous immediately. It's only the ones that have the ghost matter around.
The crystals are a sign of ghost matter,
Okay.
but they aren't where it's in the air.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I suppose I go back to Giant's Deep. Sentences that I never thought I'd say. I do like how for Giant's Deep and the moon and the Quantum Moon, they disguise the contents of the place by making them kind of be gas giants. Like, that's clever.
They have a thick atmosphere.
Yeah.
Outer atmosphere.
Yeah. Also, hey, I could go to this orbital cannon.
I mean, you could, but first Cabra, I think. Just so you can get that done.
I know, but I mean, it's right in my path. I gotta check that out.
Okay.
I forgot to put on my fucking suit. Oh.
They let this woman into space.
This isn't even the first time I've done that. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, Razir, 100%. Also, Yiza, you got your wish because this cannon is no longer. Well, I mean, it could be. I could get within range of it, actually.
It was more a suggestion than a wish.
Fair.
I'm trying to help you here.
I appreciate that, and we will go to your buddy Gabbro after I see what is in this mystery object. One of the most mysterious objects in the game, I feel, because it literally opens the game. You see it shoot every like time you start. Hey, it's another one of these space station interiors, like the station, like the Whitehall station.
Yeah, they're lovely.
I do like the mosaic. It looks nice. Control module. Where is gravity module, please? Launch module. Probe tracking module. Well, if I want to know what they're doing, I should... Whoop! Ah, I see. There's a... Everything here is broken. Understood. I mean, it did explode. That makes sense in retrospect. Well, this music rules. Launch module projection stone. Giant's Deep projection stone. I guess they will do Giant's Deep first. Tell me what you have to say about Giant's Deep. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on an indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Malo, and I will join you and Dawes. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears IDA may feel responsible. Okay, that... interesting. What if I put launch module projection stone here? Malo, my better 50%, Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see, and am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Goodness, these goobers. Thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Fascinating.
I love them.
They are fantastic. So what happens if I put this in the viewing pool? I just see this place. Good. Well, time to put this Giant's Deep projection stone here. See what happens. Hey, this is a cave of some sort. Neat. This is like their Zoom call, I guess. Hey, that's the Ash Twin. Sending energy to the cannon. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 6 minutes, 58 seconds ago. Request to launch probe achieved from Ash Twin project. And yep, that is updating. Fascinating. That doesn't do anything. I do like this, like, digital sand they're making use of. This is
cute.
Cool. Yeah. There's the orbital cannon. Oh no, it broke apart. Orbital probe cannon launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. So whatever this... So this is made to find where the eye is. So something tells me the time loop exists for this. And they're just doing a brute force attempt at finding it. Eventually we will fire it literally everywhere that has ever existed. That's a lot of information here. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. Launch module viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. And I cannot read any of those because they're nothing. Well, okay. We've basically found everything that there is to find here, seemingly.
Yeah. You want to see the probe tracking module, because apparently that tracks probes.
Yeah. And my guess is that they're using it to try and find, you know, the eye of the universe.
Yeah.
And that's what the time leap is for. I know I said it before, but I'm just reiterating. Bump. Well, I guess it's time to go back to our ship, assuming that it is still where we parked it. Oh, we can't leave through this direction. No, that makes sense.
Hmm?
We can't...
Sure you can.
It wouldn't let me. And yeah, that would be a problem, QWERTY. Oh, the planets blue shift and red shift. That's cool. Oh, my ship went onto the planet.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. It does let me step on this platform. Well...
It's a landing pad.
Yeah.
It's got gravity to land on.
Yep. Right, I closed the door. Well, time to die horribly. Because I'm not going to Giant's Deep without my boat.
Gotta use up your air real quick then.
Yep, I'm doing that.
So, this space station
Yeah.
has managed to get 2 kills on you.
Yes, it has. To be fair, one of them was because I forgot to put on my spacesuit.
Yes, and the other one is that you didn't park your car.
I did park my car. It got jacked. Someone took my ride. That someone being gravity and a cyclone, probably. Well, let's go talk to Gabbro. Because he said to talk to Gabbro. And Gabbro seems like a cool guy. And by doing this, I am building up a tolerance to Giant's Hollow. Giant's Deep.
No, you're not. Thank you.
I keep on mixing them up. Brittle Hollow isn't bad. Brittle Hollow is good. The twins are good. I dread the eventual time when I will go to the Bramble. And Giant's Deep is still, like, a nightmare. but like I can endure it. This is fine.
I've always had a soft spot for Giant's Deep myself.
That's entirely fair. It seems lovely if you're not somebody who is afraid of everything the way I am. Oh, come on! Do not want to be in the water, please. There we go.
You were coming in a bit hot there.
I was coming in a bit hot there. I need to be better at goddamn fly. Don't want to go back
Just
in.
need to think about it more and take it slowly.
I try. I just don't really get it. The controls aren't intuitive for me. I thank you for reminding me, QWERTY.
Oh, Quit, you're such a good girlfriend.
No, this is fine. I'm genuinely curious how that will go as well. But isn't my time, buddy? How's space treating you in this loop? How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breathe. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Okay, cool. We have learned how to reset the loops ourselves. Thank you, Gabbro.
Yeah,
the
game kind of points you right at Giant's Deep the moment you wake up.
Yeah.
And put a guy there who makes it easy to reset loops so you don't have to wait until the end or kill yourself.
Yeah.
And I managed to get someone to play this who basically decided that they were going to try to avoid going to Giant's Deep at all costs. So
I appreciate that you saved me from
an unfortunate place for that to be.
Yeah. Okay, so now we go to sand and we find the right goddamn zoopity doop and we go to the sun. Or, like, we choose a random tower and we do that one. Let's see where these towers actually lead us.
Yeah, Quirky, I kind of wish that you could have him tell you that on the first time round. I guess they just don't... I don't know. I mean, it would suck if you picked that option before, like, finishing his dialogue tree, because then it boots you to the start of the loop. But you could just have one line like, hey, if we're going to be meditating, we'll take up the rest of this loop. Do you want to maybe do it next time instead? Or sort of like at the end of a conversation. That's all. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a good question, QWERTY. I feel like the way this game has presented itself so far, that he would absolutely have something unique if you went to him on loop 1, before the loops begin.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't bring it up.
I mean, he would not have noticed that they are looping, so that makes sense. Sand siphoning begins. You just have to find a tower. Hopefully the right tower. Okay, here is Sun Tower. Probably. No, wait, no, this is Brittle Hollow. here is what I presume to be the sun tower. Because, I mean, unless this is actually the sun tower, but it's unclear. I would have. Oh wait, no. This is probably the cyclone. So deep. So deep is where that goes. Of course, it is right in the path of the sand twister, so gotta be cautious about that.
Yeah, they kind of all are on account of being built along the equator.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? This is teaching me how to better steer. Just lingering here. So, science.
It does help that this is a low gravity.
Yeah.
It does help that this is a low gravity planet.
Yeah. Okay, now this is the top of the orbital teleporter. Also, which one should I stand on to align properly is the question. Because there's two of these. And I'm guessing that it will lead to this, and presumably one leads to one and one leads to the other.
One or the other of what?
Of the sun station that exists. Just theorizing.
The sun station?
Yeah, like the sun station at the sun. I'm curious which of these two will lead to which halves of the sun station, because it has two halves.
Oh.
This is how we get into this one, which I don't know if we've actually been into, but I'll wait. I want to try and get to the sun.
Do it now.
No, I have to get to the sun, Yiza.
The other ones are going to take a while to pop, and you know how you can teleport back from one.
Yeah, but I also want to make sure that I'm in line for it, because I'm pretty sure the sun station that is like orbiting the sun will eventually die. Because like
most things do.
I mean, yes, most things do, but you know what I mean. I'm stuck. My ship has been physicsed. This is fine. Please teleport me to where I want to be.
Oh, that's not the sun.
Oh, the sun station was there, but it was not aligned? But maybe on the next rotation. It is still there. No, it's up there. What? How does... This does not line up easily, I'm noticing. Ah, ah, ah! I feel like this is the right tower because there's a corpse there, which implies somebody was trying to get to here at some point.
There's corpses all over this solar system.
Yes. Did I... No, it's still there. So... See, this is frustrating. This I don't actually like.
What's frustrating you?
I know what to do. And doesn't work.
It's working just fine, dear.
Okay. And now it's gone. So this was a waste of time.
So, you have a way to end loops painlessly, and you still decided to run into the cactus repeatedly.
I did forget. I was also a little mad. So I decided to hug a cactus. Well, dealing with that's unpleasant. But like a different type of unpleasant from Giants Deep.
Yeah, I think that's pretty apparent.
Now at kind of a loss of what to do. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll just stop.
Yeah, maybe something will come to you in the week when you're not playing, because it evidently did last.
Yes. Look, QWERTY suggested, like,
Or maybe you should listen to QWERTY more often.
During the stream last time, that, like, hey, maybe that's a thing. And then I checked it out, and it was. And that was cool.
Yeah, so maybe QWERTY knows what they're talking about sometimes.
Yeah. Autopilot, please help. I was probably in the wrong tower. Because one of those had the big sparkly on it. One of them did not.
What big sparkly?
The twin snails. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Right.
I was going to try and eject myself out onto that, but it's not possible to actually hit the eject button while also steering the ship. Unless there is like a button command that I can press that makes this go without me having to flip it open and do it.
Thanks, vodka.
Yeah, the emergency eject.
Okay. Maybe. You can land on the stun station, but it's difficult. The game doesn't expect you to do it.
Yeah.
Well, if you want an achievement, then you're gonna have to, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a big achievement hunter. Not really.
Yeah, I've never been into achievements. Like, if they're built into the game, then sometimes that's more interesting.
Yeah.
But, like... I don't know, I don't care what Xbox or Steam or whatever says I've done enough of in a game. Like, sometimes achievements are just not fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just pointless, arbitrary things.
Yeah.
It's just... My main thing about achievements is that a lot of the time they're inoffensive, but sometimes they absolutely ruin the mood.
Yeah.
We've all seen sequences like that where, like, the character's like, oh, I can't believe I had to kill my own father. And then an achievement pops up. Ping! Congrats! You killed your own father!
There are moments where where achievements can be good.
Yeah, they can definitely do it to tell a joke.
Heck. I wanted to try and eject myself, but it's so difficult to actually do the emergency eject. I hate that. You know
Honestly,
what?
I've never seen anyone emergency eject.
I have during the stream.
No,
Oh.
I've never seen anyone do the emergency eject. It's not a thing that I've seen people engage with.
Okay. The probe that it shot got a little stuck. I noticed. But yeah, okay, QWERTY, since you asked, let's go look at Bramble for the last thing we do. Let's go look at Bramble. All the way over here.
We love it. We love the Outer Worlds.
I do like the Outer Worlds theme. It is good.
It's the sound of campfires and friends.
Yeah.
Far from home.
Yep.
Little oases. Little oases of familiarity and comfort in the grand unknown of space.
Yep. And regrettably, we have to go into Dark Ramble.
There was a planet here.
Yep.
It's gone now.
I immediately dislike everything about this. This is actually terrible. Where is it going? Where is it going? Didn't like that. Well, there we go. I'm okay. I'm actually fine because the clues were telling me that the anglerfish are in the awful zone. So yeah. Thank you for watching this stream of Outer Wilds. We're like here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm physically capable of actually doing anything that they are asking me to do in Dark Bramble.
Oh?
Like, I looked at the anglerfish. The angler, like... Well, I'm not saying we're done. I'm not saying we're done, Razir. Like, I have some stuff I need to say before we're done. Like, here's the thing. Let's go look at the anglerfish at the museum. I could have gone to my spaceship to get my jetpack to make this easier. So here's the thing about anglerfish, both in real life and probably this game. They're basically blind. Like, and you can see the eye has the milky white look of a blind creature. So they probably, I'm just assuming, operate by sound, because those are the two things that the game those are the two visual things that exist in this video game. Sight and sound. We have sound indicator, and I can't shoot my photograph thing, but we have like sight indicator. I'm going to assume they operate on the same function. I am not capable of piloting the spaceship in a way that will make it possible to navigate this.
Okay.
I don't believe
do you want
so.
Do you want some answers here?
Sure, yes, tell me.
You are 100% correct about them being blind,
Mm-hmm.
and you absolutely do have the capacity, because basically there's only a couple of places that you actually have to sort of approach the anglers, and if you just have any momentum, your ship can just coast in a straight line past them and you'll be fine.
Well, on that first attempt of it, that...
You didn't know where you were going.
I mean, I kind of had an idea of where I was going, because I had the harmonica sensor. Like, I could use that to look at things. Also, hey, that's the crash ship. That's the teleporter on our planet. Neat.
But yeah, I think you did very good today,
Okay.
and I believe in you, in your ability to at least do the dark bramble stuff.
You know what? I appreciate that. I don't want to.
You don't have to play this game if you don't want to.
I genuinely kind of think I'm done. I've done everything that I wanted to do.
Okay, that's entirely fair and valid.
We destroyed
Well done.
we destroyed space-time. That's a good enough ending.
That's not the good ending.
No,
But it's an ending.
it is an ending. That's a good enough
not-
ending.
Except it's not an ending because you continued going after it.
Well, that is true. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I don't know what I'll do next Thursday. It won't be this, because
Okay.
and I just want to like say my end piece, as it were. I don't like this game.
Oh.
It's just
sorry.
not for me, and it's not anybody's fault. This is just not fun. There's cool things, and I like exploring. I just don't like the time limit. The time limit makes it so that you can't really explore anything. You have to be directed.
I disagree on that, but I think that's a philosophy on how you approach the game.
That's entirely fair. I'm done. I don't want to continue.
You don't have to.
And I'm not going to. But yes, thank you all for watching. Let's find somebody to do a raid over to. And I might come back to it in the future, maybe, if I feel more up to it. I don't know. We'll see.
No, it doesn't sound like you will.
Probably not.
Because if you didn't jive for this enough to this point, then why would you?
I think this game is very cool and stylish, and I don't want to begrudge anybody for liking it. Because this is very clearly just a me thing. I'm just not having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I will raid you all over to Mecha GM. He is playing some Elden Ring. Thank you, everybody, and have a
Take care, all.
Take care. Well, once I am able to hit the raid button. There we go. I have hit the raid button. I can hit stop streaming. Once it...
Whoa! Stop streaming!
I have hit the stop stream.